If that night the ocean had not been silent, perhaps history would have been different today. The night of April 15th, 1912, the Atlantic was unusually calm. No wind, no waves, no noise. Amidst this silence, a great ship, the Titanic, was moving forward, the largest, most modern ship in the world, and said to be unsinkable. Inside the ship, life was at its peak. Music was playing, laughter was loud, dancing continued, and in first class, champagne glasses clinked. People were proudly saying that this ship could even defeat nature, but nature was silent. On the upper deck, 2 young men were standing on watch. The night was clear, yet the waves of the sea were not visible. This silence was not a good sign. Suddenly, a dark shadow appeared, a massive iceberg. Silent, white, yet full of death. A scream rang out. Iceberg ahead. Only a few seconds remained. The steering was turned, engines reversed, but it was too late. A slight tremor was felt, as if someone had touched the ship with a nail. The passengers thought nothing had happened, but water had already entered below. Water began filling compartment after compartment. Titanic could withstand 4 compartments, but here 5 had already filled. Silence spread across the captain's face. This ship was now certainly going to sink. Life jackets were handed out. People laughed, saying it was just a drill, but then they saw the cold water on the stairs, in the rooms, on the floors. Laughter turned into silence. Boats were launched, and a bitter truth emerged. There weren't enough boats for everyone. Women and children went first. Some men stepped back, some began to scream, and some accepted their fate. A mother placed her child in a boat, tears in her eyes and prayers on her lips. The husband stood at the edge, smiling and waving his hand. He knew this was their last meeting. The ship was sinking, yet the musicians kept playing, perhaps to ease fear, perhaps for history. That tune was higher than death itself. The front of the ship went down, and the rear rose toward the sky. People slipped, fell, screamed. Then a sound of metal breaking was heard, and Titanic split into 2 pieces. Within minutes, everything ended. Only people remained on the surface, in ice-cold water, and one by one, the sounds faded. Then complete silence took over. When help arrived, the sea was empty. Titanic was gone, along with more than 1,500 lives. Today, at the depths, lies a ship, silent and broken. Titanic does not teach us how ships sink. It teaches us that when humans begin to think of themselves as invincible, nature quietly reminds them who truly holds the real power.